Hi everybody, it's Honest John. I used to know this guy, and he believed that if he chanted the words Nam Myoho Renge Kyo 1,000,000 times, that he would get all of his heart's desires, no matter what else he did in life. Now, we're no longer in contact, so I don't know if he reached a million, and I don't know how his life went. But first of all, I wonder how you keep track of all that. I mean, I would have lost track after like 15. So you can never know, I don't think, if you actually reach 1,000,000. So you might think you're going to get there any minute, but you really don't know how many more you have to go. It's kind of like a cosmic slot machine. You think it's going to hit any minute. Now, this may sound stupid to some of you, but is it any more stupid than any other belief? Muslims have to face towards Mecca and pray 5 times a day. What happens if they don't quite have their longitude and latitude right, and instead of facing towards Mecca, they're kind of facing towards Cairo? Do those prayers get missed by Allah? Do they kind of shoot right by and don't count? If I were Muslim, I'd make it a point to always carry a compass. And Christians, oh man, a bunch of different prayer formats, novenas, rosaries, masses, stations of the cross. And when a Catholic goes to confession, they get a penance, which is an assignment to say a certain amount of prayers. So the idea there, it seems to me, is that prayer is some kind of punishment. The idea that prayer alters the universe and turns the odds of a good result in your favor seems to me to be a little off base. I mean, what about when nothing happens? Well, they've got that covered. There's a stock answer that the priest used to give. It was like this: God answers every prayer, but sometimes the answer is no. So it ain't like God didn't hear you. He just decided, fuck you. So if a Christian has cancer and it goes into remission, it's a miracle caused by prayer. But some cancers just go into remission, that just happens. Atheist cancers go into remission without a prayer being said. See, the whole idea is that somehow you can influence God. That this guy who's keeping the whole universe running is also paying special attention to you. You hear it constantly. Say a building collapses and one guy survives. He comes out with, well, God was watching over me. Well, what about the 150 people who died? What happened to them? Was God so busy watching you that he forgot all about them other people? Or maybe God just didn't give a fuck about them? Hey, I'm not telling anybody to stop praying or chanting or whatever you feel like doing. But here's reality for you. People get sick. Sometimes they die. Sometimes they get better. Accidents happen. Sometimes you get injured. Sometimes you die. Sometimes you escape without a scratch. And atheists seem to have the same odds as religionists. Basically, shit happens, whether you pray or not.